Hello, Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and I've got a business-related video game question that has come in from Jack. Jack says that he's got an idea for a website, and he wants to put up a website that will have the exact same name of the game in the domain name. And is there any problems with that? Can he do that? Well, the answer is yes and no. So not all video game companies will enforce their name within domain names, but some of them will. And it depends on what you're doing. If you're doing something that violates the terms of service or the end user license agreement, then yes, you're going to get popped. And they can take it away pretty easily. Their lawyers just draw up this letter that says, hey, we have trademark to this name right here, which is contained within this domain name right here. And we would like ownership of it. ICANN, which is the body that governs domain names, will say, okay, pay us $1,500 and we will transfer it to you. They do charge to do it. And so anyway, then they will transfer to it once they prove that they have the trademark. Now, like I said, not all game companies will do this. It all depends. I can tell you that, like, I have shroudoftheavatar.net. So shroudoftheavatar.com is the official site, and I have that .net. I haven't done anything with it yet. I plan to have, you know, if we have an official sales relationship with them, or if we're going to do a fan site, we're going to do it at that domain. But if, you know, in this instance, which I'm not going to do this, but if I was going to say do something that they didn't like, then I would wholly expect them to try and take that away from me. Now, you might think, okay, I'm going to get a little bit tricky about the domain name. I'm going to kind of obfuscate it, and I'm going to put it in there so that it's pretty close. So that may increase your chances of, you know, being able to use the domain without any problems, but that doesn't guarantee it. Let me give you an example. At one point, we wanted to start an auction site for video games that allowed for the use of or for games that allowed items to be traded out of the game. We wanted to create an auction site for that. So nothing that violates the terms or anything, but I created this domain called MarkEBay. You know, because eBay is known as an auction site, and I thought, well, hey, they'll know that. So I put up this domain, markebay.com, and all I did was register it. Hadn't even put anything up there yet. Well, I got a letter from eBay's lawyers that said, please cease and desist any intended use for this domain. We don't care what you're going to do for it, because I hadn't announced it. We don't care what you're going to do for it. It contains our trademarked name, and you should not use it. And then it had some other legalese that basically said that if I try, they're going to pursue legal action to make sure that I don't. That kind of quashed that. I wasn't like, I'm going to go up against eBay, right? But I had thought to myself, you know, Marky is my name. It's my game name. And it's spelt properly. And, you know, Bay is another thing on its own. And there's other words, you know, like sell bay and like buy bay, you know, these other things which don't infringe on eBay. They just have bay in the term. And so my thought was, okay, well, since the first part of my game name is, you know, ends in EE, that they wouldn't give me any crap for it because it was legit. Legit or not, they gave me crap for it. So there you have it, Jack. You got to be careful with that stuff. I don't recommend doing anything that would violate the terms of service. And let's be frank, there is a lot of game companies out there that own a lot of trademark terms that you may not even think of. So, for example, World of Warcraft also has the trademark on WoW. Used to be CompuServe that had it, but that's a long time ago. And so they have acquired that. And so now, if you have WoW in it, so you could have WoW Bay for auctioning your WoW items, then they may very well get you on that. So sounds crazy. Who could copyright or trademark the term WoW? Blizzard, that's who. So hope that helps. I'm Marky Dragon. Take care. Oh, and if you've got any thoughts, questions, or whatever, feel free to message me on YouTube. I do check my messages, and you know, maybe I'll make a video.